Today we're going to unbox and review the 2018 MacBook Pro with the Touch Bar. Coming up. Hey, what's up guys? This is Hervé from Hervé's World, showing you that IT means I try. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. So on this channel we do unboxings, desktop support, life hacks, actual hacking, and tech reviews of great products like the 2018 MacBook Pro with the Touch Bar and True Tone. Anything we discuss in this episode you will find right on the bottom right over here. So let's go check out this new puppy. Let the unboxing begin. So first thing you're going to notice is that it's a 15-inch variant. Now this is a really well-made laptop, and let us get a closer look. Now when you take this out of the box, you will see that this is a 4-pound laptop. It comes with its accompanying power brick and USB-C cable. And we have the 3rd generation butterfly keys. Now there are two ways to do it. If you're going to enter your laptop, what I would say is to go in and configure your Apple Watch so that you can automatically just unlock it as such. Here's a closer look. You'll see that it says unlock with Touch ID. So all you do is you put in your fingerprint and you will see that everything is in. Now these are the 3rd generation butterfly keys. They have been individually wrapped keys to prevent dust. They are very quiet and they give you less play than their predecessors. So let me get a better angle here. You can see that the screen is really a really good screen. This is the first time that they're using a Retina display with True Tone. It's really bright and you can see that it has great colors. Now the brightness on here is 500 nits, and True Tone, basically it changes the color according to the temperature and the lighting around you, and it makes it brighter or cooler or warmer depending on it is. Now this is the 15-inch screen. So let's go to about this Mac. Now you can see that this is the 2.2 gigahertz i7 processor. This has a 32 gig to 2400 megahertz DDR4 RAM. Now the graphics card, UHD Graphics 630, it has a really good keyboard. You see the touch bar right over here, and what it does is it helps you. I don't know how helpful it's going to be for me, but you can see that it is there. Now the trackpad, let's take a look at that, has also been redesigned. It's good, but you don't need to use it if you're using a mouse. So you can see that it's a huge trackpad. Now it also has a really fast processor, which is a 2.6. There are higher cores. Now this comes with a 6-core. It has an 8th generation with turbo boost of over 4 gigahertz. Now the Touch ID and the Touch Bar are what sets this one apart from its predecessors. You can see here that there are different aspects of it. This has 512 gigs of space. Now, how helpful is this going to be for me? Well, I'm going to be using this primarily for work, but I have a Synology NAS here. I have the DS1010 Plus, and it's a little slower. It's a 1 gig architecture, but I'm gonna need to upgrade that to a 10 gig so that I can use this Mac directly off of editing off of the Synology NAS, the new one. I'm thinking about getting a 1618 Plus. Now this, it's not too heavy. It's about 4 pounds. It has really good speakers here. Now it has 2 high dynamic speakers that are built in, but I'm going to pair this with the Harman Kardon Aurora HK, and that's usually how I listen to it. If I'm not doing that, I am editing with headphones. Now let's take a look at the top. This is very, very thin. This time Apple has not illuminated its Apple. The bottom, very wide. Now, with great power comes great heating. Now, what's good about this is that you're getting more bang for buck. This is a very, very good laptop compared to its predecessors. However, you're going to get power drain because it demands a higher output of power with the processor. So there was a throttling issue. Hopefully they will correct that in its next model. Now if you take a look right over here, you see that it has 2 USB ports here on this side and 2 on the other side. So if you're looking for power, you're going to be able to use any one of those ports for power. But what I would suggest is if you have a monitor that has USB-C in it, that you plug the USB-C monitor directly into one of these ports, and you wouldn't need the power brick here. Now, this is going to be very, very functional for editing because of the processor. You could run up to 4K, and it will do some 8K processing. It should flow nicely. For gaming, I don't know how this one is going to fare, but the price point is around $2,800, and you still need to get dongles for this puppy. But there are a bunch of adapters that you can get. I wish Apple would provide at least an HDMI or a card reader with it, but what are you gonna do? Now, the webcam that's built in is not an HD webcam. It's actually 720. Hopefully in the next model that we see, we'll get a better variant. Now, with the processing power that this has, I usually use a virtual machine, and these virtual machines run Backtrack, and it should be a very good machine to do some hacking with. But if you have any doubts about that, just increase your virtual memory of the VM, and remember that if you are running Windows on it, that it's going to eat up a lot of space. It's going to eat up a lot of space. Every time you open a Windows VM, it's going to copy that. So if you have a 10 gig, it's going to open that in a 10 gig with Windows. So just be careful when you're doing it. This is a really good machine. Is this for everybody? I doubt this is for everybody, but it's a very welcome change and upgrade into their next model. So I'm gonna get another one of these, a higher spec one, and I will let you guys know how this goes. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Now this is a very polarizing MacBook Pro. It's quite a leap in advancements from its predecessors, but in going forward, we have some heat throttling issues that have ensued, but Apple's gonna take care of it. And any question you guys have about this particular model, let me know. Supposed to be getting an upgraded model pretty soon, hopefully in a week or two, and I will let you guys know. It's supposed to be the most maxed out device that you can get, bang for buck. That'll do it for this episode. I will catch you guys in the next one. Remember, IT means I try. What do you think? MacBook Pro or Mac Mini? Something to think about. Peace.